Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel XAT Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha, and today in this video we'll be discussing the part 5 of the tones of RCs, in which we'll cover the miscellaneous tones. But if you want to practice more with me, even more than what you're doing just right now in the YouTube channel, so you can surely catch me up in my free live classes at Unacademy. I come live at 1:30 p.m. every day. So you can check out the link in the description box, which will direct you to my profile, where you can follow me and you will get notified of all the live sessions I take at Unacademy absolutely free. So you can practice more, ask your doubts, all of it together without investing any money. And with this, I would also like to tell you about the Unacademy's 20% off on all the subscriptions. So if you're planning to take up a plus or an iconic subscription in this month, then please do not delay, because this offer is extended up only up till April 30th. So please do that before it, so that you would be entitled to get a 20% off on all the plus and the iconic subscriptions instead of a 10% if you use my code Priyasha10. And if you have anyone around you who is preparing for IIT, JEE, NEET, UG, or is studying somewhere in class 8 up till class 12, then Unacademy has come up with one of the most precious and most sought after learning festival, where their 45 days plus subscription plan is being offered at a very affordable price of not just 299, but if you use my code Priyasha10, you would be getting all these features just at an affordable price of 239 rupees. At 239 rupees, your acquaintances who is preparing for any of these examinations or is studying in any of these classes 8 up till 12 will get access to the live classes with the educators, CBSE board preparation guidance, doubt solving 24/7, and the best part is the exclusive mentorship being provided for all the students. You know what? There will be multiple tests, lots of study notes, and even after your 45 days subscription will be over, for which you paid 239, you would still have a lot of notes, a lot of quizzes, their answers, and the best part will be the guidance and the mentorship which you will get in these 45 days will stay with you and prove as a really big milestone in your learning. So make sure you take use of this opportunity. The last date is 30th of April. So please enroll yourself into these special courses by Unacademy at a very, very affordable price. And don't forget to use my code Priyasha10, because that will give you an additional instant discount of 20%. Now, let's get our video started. Hello everyone, welcome to the part 5 of the tones of RC's videos, in which we'll be finally winding up with the miscellaneous tones. So apart from this, there really doesn't exist any other tone, but yeah, you can produce millions and millions of tones by using the synonyms of each of these words. So we have been doing so many tones by now in all these 5 parts, but the thing is that if you come across a video later that there are 100 tones or 100 plus tones, don't be fooled by it, because you know what, they keep on giving you the synonyms of each single tone, and then they call it as one different tone, which is not correct, which is absolutely waste of time. So make sure that you just know the basic ones and the difference between them. The ones which I'm bringing out are different in their own sense, so therefore you would be able to grasp it and understand it better. So starting with the first miscellaneous tone, as I mentioned, miscellaneous is a category where I don't find it falling into either a positive or a negative or even neutral perfectly. Sometimes they can be close to neutral, like humanistic is a little close to neutral, but when it comes to ethical, biased and things like that, we don't find it that neutral as well. So let's start discussing ethical. So as the term ethical suggests, it deals with principles of morality, honesty and righteousness. So when the passage is talking too much about morals, values, and things like that, you understand that the tone of the passage is ethical. The author is constantly speaking out on the importance of moral values, the importance of honesty, righteousness, things like that, or giving out examples of the same. Then you understand that this entire passage is ethical in the tone. Similarly, going down to biased, the word biased in itself means that you're favoring one thing or favoring one person. It can be an object, it can be a group over the other person, group, for certain reasons. This is very important. When you're favoring a particular thing upon the other because of some reasons or stating some reasons, then that passage becomes biased in tone. For example, the author is constantly favoring a certain company over the other which manufactures steel and gives various reasons that it has been in the market for so many years, it has been producing quality products, the amount of happy, number of happy customers are more on this part compared to the other one, things like that. So when you're constantly supporting one thing over the other and also stating reasons in the passage, that makes the tone of the passage as biased. Very easy to understand because biased is a word we commonly use. But grandiose is not a word we commonly use. So what's the meaning of grandiose? Grandiose means pompous, where you're elaborating things more than necessary, okay, which in Hindi we call as badha chadha kar bolna. So when you are actually not just favoring but actually coming across more points to prove something or express something in a pompous way, that makes the tone of the passage as grandiose. For example, the author is talking about a historical place, okay, or any place, any place he likes, okay. Suppose he talks about Taj Mahal. Now, of course, he's favoring Taj Mahal over the other monuments. So far it is biased in tone. But the moment he starts coming up with the expressions like it is the best in the world and I find so much of peace here, and any other points which are way too pompous, like, so many Americans came and they tried to buy it, things like that. Okay. So when it becomes way too pompous, which is going above the, strata of just favoring, that comes into the category of grandiose. Suppose he is favoring an object and then he is coming out with, with this object we can also do this and that, which is not a direct thing, but an indirect way of, you can say, usage or something like that. So that makes it grandiose in nature, so that makes the tone also grandiose. Then comes humanistic. Humanistic is very much similar to the populist type which we did in the neutral tones session. So if you haven't watched those videos, please do watch it by checking out the link in the description box or the I button at the top or the end screen of this video. Fine. So humanistic is again related to humans, as the name suggests, which is related to the nature, the welfare of the human affairs. So you can just remember it like it's something related to humans. So their good, their bad, their welfare, their values, anything, any passage involving interest in the human affairs is humanistic tone, where you are generally, or targeting an audience which is not based on a community but based on like a general aspect. As a human, you're treating everyone and talking about the values, virtues and welfare of humans. That passage turns out to be a humanistic passage. Now, introspective is very special. Introspective is where you considers one's own internal feelings. Okay, so if you find a passage which is in which you find that the author is thinking himself and writing down, like diary writing, okay, diary writing. Do you guys write diary? If yes, then you must be knowing this, and if no, then you must know this right now, that when we write a diary, we write our own feelings. How was our day, what did we feel about that incident, everything we write it in that manner, correct? So suppose we are writing diary, so we will write that, okay, today I went to the college and this particular incident happened. I felt like punching him in the face, but I had to keep quiet to maintain the decorum of the class. So this kind of an internal feeling where you are expressing your internal feelings towards any external activity and mentioning that in a piece of writing turns that piece of writing into the introspective tone. So the author's tone then becomes introspective in nature. So that's what's the difference, or that's what's the definition of introspective tone. I hope you understand that. And the last one is satirical. So that's most commonly used, you will see. Okay, satirical is very commonly called as ironical. So where you want to say something, but you say something else. It's basically mockery of someone, or you can say ridiculing someone, but in a very special way. Special in the sense that it's neither coming into the positive sense nor in the negative sense. It's something which stand-up comedians do. You still don't feel good about it if the joke is about you, but you still laugh. So that's satirical, okay? So that's what neither falls into the category of positive nor in the negative, but is a completely different tone where you will constantly find that the author is making fun of a particular object or a particular person by writing his good things. Suppose he brings up a very good habit of a person, stating that a person wakes up early in the morning, but at the same time he will connect another statement with it, stating that he wakes so early that even the hens don't wake up at that time. So things like that or statements like that makes the passage satirical in tone. And this was all about the miscellaneous tones as well. Now in my upcoming video I'll try to give you a practice PDF in which I'll be giving you few passages to read. You read the passage, identify the tone, and then in the video, check back the answers if you got that right or wrong. Fine. This would be a nice practice for you people and a very good kickstart for your RC preparation. I'm planning out something for your RC videos as well, guys. I'll be very soon coming out with a community post or a short video about the same. So do check out the community post or the channel frequently. And that was all about this video. If you like this video, then please like this video, share it with more and more people. And if you're new to this channel, then please do subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be up with more such videos, but till then what you need to do is take care of yourself, and I thank you for watching it.